Hello, we're Sorted Food, this is Fridge Cam, and it's a Sunday.
Today we're taking on another Step Up to the Plate challenge. Now, the last time that we did this happened.
Resolved, but today we take it to a whole nother level.
Now, when this part comes onto your screen, what you're going to want to do is just pause the video for a brief second, get your phone out, put your phone on to record your facial reaction, press play again on the video, and then send us your reaction. Sorry.
One of 2 trained chefs and one of 3 normal guys will be picked at random to work together to create an attention-grabbing, head-turning dish. There will be prerequisites, time limits,
1 minute remaining,
mystery ingredients, all tied together by a shameless internety challenge. But who will it be today?
Before they cook, the guys must select a chef for food quality control and a normal for personality quality control.
Oh, it's Gordon, right? No, it's Ben!
It's Mike.
No, this went well last time we did one together.
Oh, he is gutted with that.
Let's do this.
Oh, you
I know who
what
this
it
is.
Oh, well, I'll pick it then.
No, I don't know what any of this is.
We're making breakfast, instantly potentially limits the choice. And the breakfast is going to be a savoury breakfast.
Savoury breakfast is okay.
I'm happy with that.
It's time to step up to the plate. We need a bigger box. 3,
Go.
2.
Very cheap thrills. Today, you must create a dish for Australian superstar musician Sia. Research her diet and lifestyle to ensure she loves her custom-made recipe. A savoury breakfast. To help grab her attention, you must present your recipe in the style of one of her music videos. There will be costumes. No chandeliers, thank God.
Let's do this.
As ever, the boys have access to the Sorted Food larder, which includes biscuits, cherries, steaks, salmon, spinach, watercress, mange tout, green peppers, yellow peppers, aubergine, eggs, cream cheese, sweet peppers, celeriac mushrooms, international mushrooms, squash, cauliflower, beetroot, carrots, peas, strawberries, potatoes, lemons, limes, kiwis, oranges, and apples.
So lots to swat up on.
So, Sia is a vegan.
Mate, I went a whole month being vegan, it's cool.
I would ask you for some vegan breakfast tips, but hummus and Pringles is not going to win her attention, so I don't think I'm going to ask.
Rather than lots of substitutes,
Yeah, make something.
which we haven't got anyway, let's go for cuisines that naturally don't use so much in the way of animal products. So breakfasts from around the world and naturally lend themselves to vegan food, like quinoa porridges, rice porridges, things like that.
I've eaten quinoa porridge before and it's amazing.
Is it really?
I also had it.
Great story. She has a dog called Cereal. Could we do a trio of breakfasts?
I mean, I was struggling to come up with a decent idea that I think we could deliver, and then you said, should we do a trio of breakfast? And I think that makes it 3 times harder, but should we do it?
Yeah. Okay, great. Tell me what to pick up.
The bok choy might be nice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Give me some stuff.
Yeah.
We can do this, right?
I think we can. Boys, you have 60 minutes, starting 2 minutes ago, because Ben's already started chopping up some mushrooms.
You said that one breakfast wasn't enough, so we're doing a trio. I'm thinking some sort of dim sum.
Yeah.
With ginger and stuff, maybe a little bit of spice, but not too much spice for breakfast.
Like a mushroom dim sum.
Yeah, mushroom dim sum, which means we need to make the pastry. That's one of the first things. I've got some water on for that.
He doesn't know what dim sum is.
A cheap thrill for me, porridge, and we're going to do a cornmeal-based one from the Caribbean, and then possibly, and I'm determined to use it, pass the rhubarb over. We're going to get it in there somehow. Maybe some jerk-spiced rhubarb. I mean, that's not breakfast, but I feel fruit almost is.
It sounds amazing.
With 55 minutes to go, they still don't seem confident.
I feel like at some point Mike needs to step into the kitchen.
He does.
So we've got peanuts on the go. I'm going to toast some of those off, and then we can add some peanut oil to fry off our mushrooms, 3 different types, with lots of ginger and a little bit of garlic.
I've had a brainwave. What if we used our almond milk to make cereal milk, like her dog, for the smoothie, and make a cereal milk-based smoothie?
That's all yours.
Ben does not care, Mike.
The good thing about a dim sum dough is it doesn't need a huge amount of kneading. That should be it. Boiling water into flour, a bit of salt, a little bit of a knead, and we'll leave it to rest. So for the Caribbean porridge, half almond milk, half water, Season with a couple of cloves, some allspice, some cinnamon and black pepper and bay leaf. This bit I'm less sure about. It defies logic, but I love rhubarb. I'm gonna roast some and I'm gonna try spicing it slightly so you've got the sweet and the sour, some orange juice and some spice to go on top of our relatively savoury cornmeal. If I ever do anything jerk, I always think a little bit of honey, a little bit of sweetness. Obviously no honey in this, but a little bit of jerk seasoning with the orange and the rhubarb and some rice syrup.
Is her name actually Sia?
No.
Why? It's a stage name. Why did she call
name.
herself Sia?
Look, I can tell
Maybe
you
that's
what her
why.
real
Maybe
name
we've
is.
cracked it.
Her real name is on this 10 facts. 19 surprising Sia facts you need to know. Her full name is Sia Kate Isabel Furler.
So her name is Sia.
Yes.
So I'm going to comprise this smoothie of cereal milk, avocados, dates, and then we're just going to see how it goes. I put a banana in the freezer, so I'll probably add a banana. And we'll just go from there, blend it up, drink it, and if it tastes good, great. If not, I'll just keep on adding stuff until time runs out.
For our dumpling filling, we wanted to layer up flavours, so not just ginger and mushroom and peanut oil, but also fresh coriander, a little bit of soy.
Can you make it look like an elastic heart? Is this an elastic dough?
It's okay, I've overfilled it so the juice has come out, which means it's...
Oh my goodness, they look like her hair. If we did one black, one white, that would be amazing.
So in the time trial, what we have decided to do is something that is uber fiddly and takes care and precision. Wise.
What milk did you use, Mike?
Coconut milk.
Nice.
So I'm thinking for a dipping sauce, we've got our roasted peanuts and chilli and how frozen is it? That's all right.
It's cold, it's cold enough.
Um,
Did you just pinch the tip of my banana?
I just wanted to see how firm it was.
Oh, fair enough.
Dipping sauce, peanuts. Should it be hot or not? Is this breakfast? We want it
Her
spicy.
favourite, she really likes a som tam,
Which is
papaya
fiery.
salad in Thailand, and they are the spiciest things I've ever put in my mouth.
So in the course of this hour that the guys have had to cook, Ben's going to have made Caribbean porridge and dim sum from scratch, and Mike's made a smoothie.
This is a bit that's a bit more experimental because I probably should know the ratio, but I'm adding in our cornmeal. We'll see what happens. In the Caribbean, this is called pap because it has the consistency of baby sick. That's what we're after. It will taste better, but that's what we're looking for.
And that there is why Ben can't get a TV show. That and the pending court case. Time update.
You have 18 minutes.
Okay, we need to start thinking about how we're going to make this look good because at the moment we have got a lot of baby sick kind of textures going on.
Five minutes and 42 seconds left. $110 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from the plate. This timer is done.
That, I think, is a trio of breakfasts for any hotel she happens to be in. All vegan, from 3 corners of the world, because she's always on tour.
Exactly.
It's a cheap thrill, some Sia-based hair, and something healthy. I'm sold.
I can see a lot of breakfasts.
We made it. I've got an idea for how we can get her attention, but it's going to be a group effort.
That's not part of the deal though, is it? Because we sit on the sidelines.
Yeah, we did not get our names picked out of a hat or basket or whatever we get picked out of.
Dear Sia, sorry. Dear.
And I dig the deep icy dust. Oh, why must we keep dressing up? Such a desperate cry for attention. This Volcro man is 31, but we want you to know this is so bad. The best breakfast you'll ever have. As I dig the deep icy dust. Oh, senpai said, please notice us as we flail in bare feet. Oh, see it, please, like a tweet. As we flail in bare feet. Dark and fair like your hair. Mushrooms are plenty, like vegan friendly. The charcoal paste has no taste. No mammalian for our Australian. Have this porridge instead. There's a song to your dog. Cereal and smoothies in bed. I'm questioning whether this was a good idea. 'Cause we've all had a beer. I'm reckoning that this monstrosity with a beard is making you feel weird. I would advise you try and divert your sight before you bleed from your eyes. Oh, that this proves is just how desperate we are for views. And just stick to the food. 'Cause we're holding on for dear life. Getting on, got children and wives. Can't compete with Jake Paul for the likes. So we're just holding on for dear life. On for dear life. On for dear life. Getting on, got children and wives. BuzzFeed Food's getting all of the likes. So we're just holding on for dear life. On for dear life.
You're more Shia LaBeouf than I remember.
Don't say that.
Oh, that takes you on a journey.
It's not sweet.
Yeah,
Then you actually appreciate what it tastes like, and it's delicious.
because porridge, generally sweet. Rhubarb, generally sweet.
Very little. It's tart in this case.
It does play with your brain, doesn't
Yeah.
it? I really like it.
This, I think, is the greatest, especially that is a take on papaya salad but blitzed up.
That's
great.
Do you want to do a
Have a
dip?
dip.
That is delicious.
You halved it. Can I have one of the halves? Thanks, mate.
Oh, that's a winner.
Yeah.
That's definitely a winner. That's great.
And you swig it all down with Mike's concoction.
In homage to her dog Cereal, that is a cereal milk-based smoothie with coconut milk, avocado, banana, dates, and a little bit of
Oh,
vanilla.
I like that.
So part one, success.
I reckon so. I reckon, yeah.
An
I reckon that's
experiment
great.
that worked. Experiment that definitely worked.
I'm also going to clap myself.
Delivery.
So you know the deal. You've got to help us get Sia's attention. Hey, we're throwing Maddie into this as well. If you can get Maddie
100%.
Ziegler's attention as well, we will be really happy with that. So basically, they probably both got dogs. We definitely know Sia has 3. So if you look after them in a Hollywood dog salon, then make sure that you let Sia know about this video.
If you go to an interpretive dance class and Maddie Ziegler is there, why not tell her to watch this video and tell her to tell Sia to watch this video?
If you're Australian, tell Sia about this video. Basically.
Is that it?
All Australians know each other. It's a known fact.
Oh, how did I do that?
Alternatively, if you're not in any of those niche markets, then a simple retweet will help. Thanks.
Well, I bet you didn't see that one coming.
And I don't ever want to see it again. But I do strongly advise you to like it, share it with your friends, and comment down below, as well as sending us your video responses.
Who's ready for a dad joke of the week?
Go for it.
Now, I've been doing some research recently, and it turns out that if you go to Jamaica,
Yep.
a slice of apple pie will cost you $2.50. However, if you go to the Bahamas,
Yeah.
that same slice of apple pie will actually cost you $3.
Yeah.
Turns out these are the pirates of the Caribbean.
I'll give you that one.
Thank you very much. Have a great week.